Hello everyone, this is James, the funeral director, and I wanted to give a brief description and make a short video about crimes against victims. A lot of people are talking about it, and sadly a lot of people have to use it because a lot of people in the Dallas area with the past couple of years have been victims of crimes. So what is it? Crimes Against Victims, it's a state-funded program, and it pays up to $4,500 of funeral expenses. And when I say up to $4,500, it goes by the contract. So if you had a service, for example, that was $4,000, they're not going to pay for the service and then on top of that give you $500. It doesn't work that way. Also, you have to be a complete innocent victim of a crime. I cannot stress this out enough. We've done a service before for an individual who was shot, he was murdered, and then through the investigation, come to find out he was shooting as well. It's just, someone shot him first, but both parties were in the wrong. Neither one of them were innocent, so they did not pay. We see that a lot with drug deals gone bad, in certain situations involving alcohol and narcotics. So you do have to be a complete innocent individual to qualify. One case in particular we did a couple years ago where a woman was crossing the street. And this is where it gets very, very tricky when it comes to crimes, because crimes has a lot of stipulations. I'll get into that later, but they're very strict, and they get more strict as the years go by. A woman was walking across the street. She got hit by a car that was a hit and run, meaning that the person who hit her did not stop and render aid. He kept going. Normally that would qualify for a Crimes Against Victims case. We took it as it would, and it kind of did. The only difference is that crimes determined that she was not paying attention while crossing the street, and therefore only paid half of the $4,500. So there's a lot of stipulations. And also a lot of funeral homes do not take crimes against victims. And even some funeral homes that do will only do it as a reimbursement type thing, where you pay for the service, and if crimes does pay the funeral home, they'll reimburse you later. What we've done here at our funeral home to help people out as much as possible is we have a crimes program or crimes package that is at or below the $4,500 mark, depending on what you want. And we do that without any out-of-pocket expense if you qualify for crimes. So if you are a victim, an innocent victim of crimes, and it has been verified by the detective on the case, then we will provide the funeral service that is a traditional funeral service. The visitation, the funeral service, the casket as well, all the transportation, all the little things, the programs, the slideshow, and things like that for $4,500. But we do that without any out-of-pocket expense to the family. It's very important, even with crimes, to look into funeral homes that you go to make sure, to find out what their price is. Because even if you got crimes, even if you were verified for crimes, and even if the funeral home took it, if they charge $8,000, that means you're still going to have to come up with the rest of the money. So definitely do your homework. And if you have any more questions about crimes, feel free to ask. I'm pretty confident in saying that we deal with crimes more than any funeral home in Dallas. So if you have any questions that I did not cover in this video, leave a message, contact me directly through any of my either Facebook page or Instagram. Again, this is James, the funeral director. Thanks for watching.